Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines with the unofficial plus patch. In the previous episode, we arrived in downtown and met with LaCroix along with Nines Rodriguez. Nines told us to not trust the Camarilla, which I'm kind of inclined to do, and LaCroix sent us to a ship to investigate something called the Ankaran sarcophagus. Didn't find too much information there, but it is what it is. And in this episode, we're going to be going around collecting some side quests and potentially doing some side quests. Not going to get all of them, but we're going to get a few and complete a couple of them. First things first, we're going to want to head down to this alleyway here, where unfortunately there are thugs that we may or may not have to deal with. Strange.
Check it out, step right up. Baby girl, I saw you coming from down the street and I started praying to the Lord to find it in his heart to send you to me, and hallelujah if he didn't come through for me. Welcome to Fat Larry's Trucker Mac. I am the proprietor and salesman of the month several years in a row. The ladies call me, oh God, but you can call me Fat Larry with a F-A-T, cause there's more of me to love.
You saw counterfeit basketball jerseys or something?
Counterfeit? Man, I look like one of those peanut-headed, rock-smoking brothers selling S-H-A-C-K shirts they made at their mama's house. I'm the real deal OG man in the alley with what you need. Counterfeit. Man, why you gotta be like that?
Alright. Why don't you show me what you're selling?
Nah, that's what I like to hear. But it's like this. I save my best stuff for select clientele. Now, that don't mean I don't appreciate your business. It's just, business.
Show me the merchandise. Yes, this is where we can buy some new stuff. A shotgun, if you, like me, forgot to pick up the one at the diner. MAC-10, and the Glock 19. Thing is, we haven't really been investing in firearms, so that is something that's going to have to change in the future. However, we can buy heavy clothing. This is a set of heavy clothing which acts as armor. Heavy clothing has an armor rating of 1. There is no stat penalties for equipping it. Examples will be jackets, coats, thick sweaters, and sturdy trousers. That stat penalty is something you want to keep in mind because as you go further and further down the armor line, you will get penalties to dexterity. It's kind of why you don't really want to invest in it too heavily, but it is what it is. I'm going to buy the heavy clothing, first actual purchase we've made. And is there anything I can sell off? Yes, the silver ring. And this actually does change our appearance, if I could just find... There we go. It's not very good considering the gang rolls, crouch down. But yeah.
Say now, Wonder Girl, seeing the kind of commando gear you been stocking up on, you ain't just using that stuff for keeping the neighbors away from your shit, is you?
So?
Wow, that's your business, okay. I just figured somebody with a shopping list like yours might be up for a little action czar, alright?
What have you got in mind?
Yo, I need a hardcore pimp-killing Cleopatra Jones for a supersized skull. Straight up Foxy Pam Grier style. Still with me?
You've got my attention.
Here's what's going down. I got a tip that the Chinatown Tone and some local boys are meet down at a nearby parking garage to carry out a business deal. Now, I can't tell you what they is exchanging, but let's just say a certain client of mine is ready to drop some Uncle Sam-sized bucks to acquire what's in briefcase number 1. You get it for me, I'ma not only give you a cut, but I'll roll out my special stock as well. Now, how that sound?
I'll do it.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Now, if you're the straight-out hard-boiled Terminator type, I'd suggest you buy some heavy firepower before you roll up to the parking garage. You need anything?
I'm ready right now. I'll be back with the briefcase. That's a quest we're going to want to take care of later. because first things first, we're actually going to be heading back to the bar. Because there's something we need to pick up there. And yes, I haven't forgotten about the Regent's Riddle quest, that's where we need to go, but I want to pick something else up before doing that. Just gotta head back to the bar to do it. Now, there is a quest around here that we can pick up now, but I need to get my intimidation up a couple levels before I can. As a matter of fact, I could actually boost it now. Let's see, should I go for intimidation itself or intelligence? Intelligence would also boost my research, which is something I'm going to need. Yeah, why not? Okay, then. Back to the bar, because there's also something else we can get here besides quests.
What's up?
I'm looking for work.
There's this girl who's been making a lot of noise lately. She's a real pain in the ass. She's a ghoul of this one Toreador creep who disappeared.
What's her name?
Her name is Pat. She hangs out in the clubs downtown. She used to show up around here and act like she was everybody's best friend. It was all fun and games until her vampire sugar daddy stopped calling. Now she can't get her blood fixed and shit ain't so fun no more.
Why don't you tell her that he doesn't want to see her anymore?
Man, she's been told he was dead. She don't listen. Just asks again louder. Junkie. She's gonna make a scene and get us all some real heat.
What kind of hate are we talking about here?
Vampire hunters, man. You start doing stupid shit and breaking the Masquerade and you'll see what I'm talking about. Trust me. Hunters are the kind of trouble you don't want.
Alright, so about your little problem with Patty.
She's crossed the line. Only time that mouth ain't blabbing is when it's sucking vampire blood. She's gotta disappear. Do this, and we'll keep it our little secret, you hear?
I'll do anything to anything for my Anarch brethren.
Alright, have fun. I'd love to do this one myself, but I know her side. Just let me know when it's done.
Alright, I'll find her and take care of it. See ya. Alright, first things first, we want to talk to Nines.
2 minutes, newbie. All the time I've got to spare right now.
Tell me what I need to know.
Weren't you paying attention before? I don't repeat myself.
Alright, tell me about LA.
LA? It's always had problems. Always had a mean streak. Earthquakes, fires, riots. And for the Anarchs, the Camarilla, the Sabbat, the Quajin have all tried to steal it away. People say these nights are bleak, but then, haven't we always been down?
Why not go somewhere else?
Roll over? Play ball? Give up all we fought for, died for? Do you really think that's an option? Do you really think anybody'd be willing to trade their freedom to become a cog in an elder's game? If you do, then you just don't get it. Time's up. Come around in a few nights if you're still alive. Maybe I'll have time to kill. But I doubt it.
Okay, let's reload the autosave. Try that again, cuz after the Elizabethan rendezvous, you should be able to get a melee boost from him.
What's up?
LA? It seems like all the dreamers, the misfits, the
Ah, there we are. Gotta ask him about why LA. You must have learned a lot in that time. Any advice?
Alright, this might help you out. I use guns, but most vamps get up close and personal. In that case, thing to do is to let them come in for the attack first, and dodge it or take it in the gut. Then use your blade to deliver the death blow. Time's up. Come around in a few nights if you're still alive. Maybe I'll have time.
Okay, there we go. That's how we get the boost. That pretty much almost maxes out our melee skills. Though granted, that's also affected by strength, but we've got blood buff for that. Now, we want to talk to Damosel.
Sabbat chased you in here, Cammy?
What are you talking about?
Heard Nine saved your ass again. You think LaCroix would have stopped counting his money long enough to get your back, Jack?
What do you mean, again?
Cammy, you'd have a whole lot less above your neck if it hadn't been for Nines calling the prince out in that courtroom. Shit. Looks like things worked out for LaCroix anyway. Got himself a new errand girl out of it.
Whoa, did I do something to piss you off?
As long as you're a tool for some cape, you don't have to say a word to start pissing me off.
What's a cape?
Cape, Cammy. Camarilla elders? The ones that have been around so long they think candlelight's a keen invention? You're doing their dirty work and you don't even know it.
What alternative do I have?
You want an alternative? Being here. That's a step in the right direction. I'm Damsel, den mother of these mothers, and one pissed bitch since LaCroix rolled in.
I don't know about LaCroix. I'm cool with Nines, though.
Hey, Cammy. I don't apologize often, but it's just with all the shit that's been going down lately. And on top of it, this plague bearer getting the CDC's attention, maybe I misjudged you by I'm saying.
Plague bearer?
A plague bearer's a fool that doesn't care who they feed them. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. We can't get sick, but the kind can. And kindred that feed on them start spreading disease. And if it's sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak.
So how do you get rid of one?
Seen Old Yeller? May sound cruel, but it's necessary. If someone puts together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearer's gotta be found and put down. If the Camarilla really gives a damn, they'll help us out.
The Anarchs helped me out before. Where do I start?
One of our boys' ghouls, name's Paul, lives nearby in the Skyline Apartments. Been a stranger lately. Looked like death last time he was here. Said he didn't get bit, but maybe you can get more info out of him.
I'll go check it out.
Wait, if Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pot. So many have been dying lately that it takes the city a few days to pick up the bodies.
I'll ask around right now. Bye, damsel. Okay then, that's that quest picked up. Next, we have to... go see the Regent. Give me 1 sec, I gotta respond to a text.
Sorry now.
Okay, sorry about that. Had to respond to a rather important text about how I've almost used up all the data I've got for this month on my current internet plan. Thankfully, though, new month starts on Wednesday, and I've already got Monday and Tuesday's episodes uploaded, so it shouldn't be an issue for my upload schedule. Anyways, like I was saying, we're going to need to see this guy now. The whole Regent's riddle essentially points to this thing. Now, in this place, we're evidently going to want to take a right turn at every possible intersection. In here, we're going to want to take the thaumaturgical creatures, and then keep making right turns until, yep, we get here. Gonna want to be careful when talking to this guy, just like we had to be careful when talking to Nines, in order to get that stat boost.
Greetings, neonate. Might I assume you received my invitation? I have been looking forward to meeting you for quite some time.
Yeah, I got it. I'm assuming you are...
Strauss. Maximilian Strauss. I am the regent of this chantry. Welcome.
Thanks. What exactly is a chantry?
A chantry is a local gathering place for those of the Tremere clan. I live here, as do apprentices from time to time.
Yes, if you didn't get the Skyline Apartments and you're playing as a Tremere, you can still get a haven downtown in the form of this chantry, but only if you're playing as Tremere. Cool, and you're a regent. What is that?
A regent is the leader of a chantry, as well as a teacher to young Tremere apprentices who are studying the mysteries of our clan.
Can you tell me about the mysteries?
I'm sorry, neonate. The secrets of the Tremere clan are hidden from all but those who share our blood. you would do best not to look into them any further.
Okay, what can you tell me, Max? What's going on here in downtown?
Let me give you some advice, young one. Your survival in kindred society will often depend on your ability to find out yourself what is going on around you. Remember that well.
I appreciate the advice.
As for what is going on here in downtown, the word on everyone's lips, kindred or kind, seems to be epidemic.
Yeah, why? What's going on?
It seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown population. Considering our particular appetites, the local kindred are more than concerned about these developments.
Interesting.
Yes, indeed. My opinion is that the local anarchs are responsible for these outbreaks. Their precipitous indulgence of certain passions often leads to such things. Ergo, their need for the watchful eye of the Camarilla.
Interesting you should think that. I'm already looking into it for the Anarchs.
I see. Most disappointing, neonate. You seem to show a startling lack of concern when choosing your associates in this new life. I pray that their lawless proclivities do not ultimately affect your own standing among your other peers.
Perhaps I could look into it for the Camarilla as well. On the sly.
An interesting proposition. If you succeed in finding the cause of this epidemic and putting an end to it, I will compensate you appropriately for your efforts.
I'll do it. We'll figure out what you owe me when I return.
Very well.
Later. And oh boy, getting out of here is going to be a little bit of a pain. I think we want to head left? Nope. Nope. Need to head right. Well, right when available. There we go. Okay then, we're actually not going to be going to the ones at the Skylines. Instead, we're going to investigate the homeless population like Damosel hinted that we should. Speaking of which, no, only 1 XP. I was hoping I'd be able to boost my dodge, because believe me, there's going to be a fight coming up that you're gonna want it for. Probably not gonna get to it this episode, but it's something we want to get into. Alright, first things first, let's talk to this lady right here, because she's the only unique-looking homeless person around.
What? Get away from me! Leave me alone!
I need to ask you about the sickness that's been plaguing the homeless.
Oh, you do? Well, I don't believe you. You're after my aluminum cans, aren't you? Well, you're not gonna get them. Just get away!
What, you don't remember me? I'm your friend from the homeless shelter.
Ah, okay. Alls I know is that old Tin Can Bill. He's been jabbering about some kind of monster that took him somewhere and got him sick. And that's all I know, okay? And that's all I'm saying.
Where's this Tin Can Bill?
Well, you can usually find him down in his alleyway, just across from that bar over there.
Thanks. See ya. Okay then, in that case, we're going to want to head down this way. This is an area we're going to need to return to for another quest, but not yet. That ain't Tin Can Bill. That guy, if you can see him, is. Need to talk to him.
Who's there, huh? Old Bill can't see too good these days. Is that you, Betty? I ain't got no booze tonight, so you may as well get the hell out of here.
I'm not Betty, Bill. I heard you can tell me why everyone is getting sick.
Yeah, I might be able to. But I'm awful thirsty tonight, miss. Could you spare $5 for a man who's been down on his luck?
Sure. I'll give it to you right after we talk.
Thank you much. I'm going to have to go pick up some hooch. For medicinal purposes, you know. Now, I know you ain't going to believe old Bill, because I've been telling my friends and the cops and everyone since it happened. And people just say that it's the hooch talking and nothing more.
It's alright. I believe you, Bill.
It was a monster, you see. Monster with his face all twisted and ugly, teeth longer than your finger, and these eyes piss yellow and full of hate. I've never seen eyes like that before. Still giving me bad dreams.
So, what happened?
He grabbed me, threw me over his shoulder, took me to the bad place, the dark place. Oh, God, the smell. Worse than anything And then he bit me. My neck. Oh, God, it was horrible. Don't remember too much after that. Blacked out and woke up here in my alley. Haven't been feeling too well since then.
Bill, I need to know where the monster took you.
Came up through the sewers, he did. Just around the corner there. Don't want to go back to the bad place, friend. Don't let the monster come back and take me there.
Bill, stay with me. Everything's going to be alright. Don't worry, Bill. Someone's going to pay for this. Poor bastard. Anyways, what he's talking about is down here. Gotta go through this specific sewer. And from there, may as well grab these rats, get a little extra blood. It's not much, but haven't had a chance to refeed lately. And trust me, with what we're going into, we can't really afford to be picky with what we, eat. Speaking of which, let me check my weapons. Let's see. Damage potential 24, lethality 8, 26, and 12. Yeah, I think for the time being, and probably for quite a while, we're going to be sticking with the fire axe. Now, let's see. I think probably going to need a blood buff to take care of this. Yeah, it was difficulty 5. Up this ladder, through this pipe, and we might, just find ourselves where we need to be. Let me get my fortitude ready. Something tells me we're gonna need it soon.
Put your way down here, did you? Following the smell of entrails and rotting flesh. Looking for a free meal, little bloodsucker. There's meat galore in my kingdom.
Who the hell are you?
Brother Canker, they call me. High Lord in the diseased halls of the dead. Look around you. The blood, the bloated bodies, the maggot-ridden mortal shells. These are the signs, the coming of a new age.
Why are you feeding on the homeless?
They are the weak, sick, hopeless. I bring them a new purpose. They are the vessels of darkness, carrying the diseased truth in their veins.
Oh, I see. You've lost your GD marbles.
The doors have been opened, the seals broken, and the final steps into the abyss. The terrible mysteries of the Ninth Circle.
Ninth Circle? What is that? What the hell is going on here?
The Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle. The darkest dawn is almost upon us. Come, join us in these last nights, spreading our disease upon the earth, sharing this unholy communion with our human herd.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I've heard enough.
Come, join the disciples who have gathered here. floating in their own putrescence. I will show you the mysteries of our brotherhood as I feed on your flesh!
Okay then. Come get some, brother. Yeah, this guy can hit you with claws, which will cause aggravated damage, meaning it will take some time for you to recover. Speaking of recovery, I need a blood heal. Which really isn't doing much for me. Ugh. I'll be back once we win the fight. Okay then, managed to kill him, decided to use blood buff and take the risk of not having enough blood, but it worked. Managed to kill him, plus the boost it gives you to strength does increase your damage. And stamina increases, you know, your absorption, but only in terms of bashing. Lethal can only be boosted by things like fortitude. Anyways, we've seen enough. That looks a lot like Chunk, if I'm gonna be honest, but it doesn't matter now. Now we just need to get out of here and report back to Damocel. There's supposed to be a lever around here somewhere I can hit. Oh, there it is. It's hidden behind the barrel. That opens up, but we're not going to be able to get out the way we came in, because, well, no matter what clan you play, you don't have the ability to teleport. Ugh, I'm hoping I can find some rats on the way out to heal off that damage. Anyways, just jump up here and bingo, rat. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. Because don't exactly have access to a blood doll yet. Now that's meant to be your way in if you don't have the lock-picking skills to get past that door, so hey. At least they're kind enough to not block you out of an entire quest because you can't, well, get through a door. Anyways, from here, it's pretty much the exact way out that we came in, so I'll see you back at the bar. Okay, back at the bar, just gotta talk to Damocel. Plague Bearer's dead.
Right on. Except we just did a second one over near the convention center. They're part of some doomsday cult, apparently. No telling how many there are, but it's open season on all these sick sons of bitches.
I'll start looking for the rest. Bye, Damocel. But with that, I'm fairly certain that we've run out of time for this episode. So, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.